Okay, here's a fun story. This is going to be amazing. And it's something I look forward to because it involves two enormous entities that are about to go head to head. And it might reveal some information that maybe you weren't aware of. I really wasn't that aware of going back a little ways now. And I think we're about to see Walmart go after Amazon in a way that I didn't expect. Let's get to this story. Here we go. So here's something that I was surprised to learn. Walmart has a streaming service. They do. That's weird because I could have swore that they sold Vudu to Fandango not that long ago. I'm surprised that they're starting to double down on streaming entertainment. Here's some stuff I didn't know. Earlier last week, the New York Times reported that America's largest retailer is in talks with Disney, Paramount, and Comcast, and they're about to strike a deal to enable their movies and TV shows to be streamed via its premium subscription service, Walmart's premium subscription service called Walmart Plus. Wow. And again, from this article from, the Variety, where else would Variety's intelligence platform, at least for right now. They say the specifics of the potential partnership are unclear. That's actually clear that they're unclear, because it could mean that Walmart is eyeing a platform that's similar in some respects to what Amazon does with their massive ecosystem, which houses video content, obviously, as well. Very similar to the kind of the online retail thing that Walmart has stepped up in recent years. But they basically have had this thing in place, not necessarily with these deals with these studios, but they've had this thing in place since September of 2020. It is about $12.95 per month or $98 a year. And it's incredibly similar in perks to what Amazon already does with, their thing. And I think that's interesting, to be honest with you. They offer free shipping. They obviously are offering video services, and there's some other differences as well. They're very much lining up these deals, or possibly lining up these deals the same way that Verizon or some of these cell phone deals kind of came together with these streamers. I mean, you can't ignore the fact that you could get a Verizon account for your cell phone and get free Disney Plus. So it could be very similar to that, or it could be something else entirely different. The article goes on to lay out a chart here that talks about the major telecom and streaming deals starting back in 2017, with T-Mobile offering Netflix on Us. They also show that Sprint was offering Hulu and Verizon Disney Plus, and AT&T was offering HBO Max, which at the time they owned HBO, so that made the most sense. Didn't probably cost them all that much. Comcast started to offer their Comcast premium Peacock premium service on their service, and Verizon and Disney went on to expand eventually their partnership. Verizon also started to offer AMC Plus on their phones. AT&T's Cricket Wireless, which is their cheaper version of their service, they started to offer HBO Max, and it just kind of escalated from there. Eventually, T-Mobile went on to offer Apple TV Plus, and then eventually also offer Paramount Plus and obviously Apple TV simultaneously. It's pretty much nuts what they were out there doing. But a lot of these budding partnerships between these telecoms and streaming services were analyzed by VIP service with Variety a long time ago. And these deals could be what Walmart is exploring, or they could be doing something quite different. Walmart's value proposition is its reach, because they basically have a massive footprint nationwide, and believe it or not, a considerable global reach as well. And it could be a great marketing tool for those streamers if they go with like the channel model that maybe is being suggested here. It's also quite possible that they could essentially do the same thing that they were kind of doing with Vudu and just stream directly the offerings from these given platforms directly and just skip the interface of their service altogether. It's hard to say what's going to happen. But it looks like all of these players, if they went about using the Amazon model with essentially offering channels within their ecosystem, they would actually boost the subscriber numbers for all of these entities. I mean, if you're Disney Plus trying to boost artificially your numbers, still retain some money, why wouldn't you deal with Walmart and able to offer your channel as part of their Walmart Plus subscription? You could jump that considerably. You could have a 20% jump like they did with Verizon when Bob Iger announced that deal. That would be a significant gain for Walmart and kind of dive directly into competition with Amazon Prime and in a big way. It'd probably be worthwhile if you're getting a discounted rate to get Disney Plus or any of these other things, and you're carrying a lot of the load that Disney doesn't have to carry via your own streaming channel concept. One of the best deals for any of these streaming services is the fact that Walmart has very loyal customers. At least the Walmart Plus service does. Having a single destination is something a lot of consumers enjoy. I know I do. It's one of the reasons why, for the longest time, I would support something like Amazon and their massive offerings and free shipping. That's why I had an Amazon Prime account for as long as I did. And this actually, again, can't be lost on anybody out there, is that the article reminds you that back in 2010, when Walmart bought Voodoo, they were in the business until 2020, when they were coming out with this Walmart Plus thing. It seemed contradictory, counterintuitive. It does to me. Walmart's actually running a current deal on their Walmart Plus service. It's called Spotify. Oh, wait, you can get Spotify on Walmart Plus. At least you can get 6 months of the free subscription. And I think maybe they're going to lean towards the wireless model. I don't know. I hope not. I hope they lean more into a channel model that gives the loyal subscribers of their service a discount on all these services, but, only time will tell. And in fact, it is quite possible they could stream that content direct. They could be negotiating for access to it. I'm curious, are you interested in something like this? If you could navigate through Walmart Plus to some of these channels and save some money, would you be willing to do that as far as streaming services go? I mean, we're going to see some consolidation. We're going to see price hikes. We've already seen that happening. In fact, probably have seen a similar story to this one this week on this channel, talking about some weirdness around streaming. In fact, it seems like everything's interrelated right now when it comes to the streaming, the studios, and even the retailers that are out there in the world. Everybody's worried about an economic downturn that we're already in, that a lot of people are afraid of calling a recession, which I don't think we should be afraid of a word and something descriptive that describes a economic situation that's not at its height or best. And that's kind of where we find ourselves right now. But I'm curious, would you subscribe to something like Walmart Plus? Are you already subscribed to Walmart Plus? If you've taken advantage of the Spotify deal, would you utilize it the same way that people have utilized Amazon to access some of these services through a alternative means? I'm just curious. Or would you be more interested if Walmart Plus became an actual streamer itself that allowed you access to all the content from all of these studios? I think that would be interesting indeed. Talk about a value proposition. Anyway, your thoughts down below, I would appreciate. Love to have that conversation. Support other independent creators out there, obviously. They certainly could use your support just like I can. So as you would here, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already, and of course make any comments that you can and share the content. Be sure to support independent creators out there. They absolutely deserve it as well. You can do it the same thing you would do for me. Be sure to subscribe to their channel, hit the like button, interact with it, comments, they work really well. And of course share out their content as you would, mine, because it does help. And that kind of engagement is actually what pushes you forward on the platform. And I'll end the video the same way I always do. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.